Hello, this is your boy Bill Eshkavava, and today I'm here with another set review from Journey to Ungoro. So let's start it off quick and easy with the Priest card. It's a 1/1 Crystalline Oracle. It's an elemental, it's got a death rattle. Copy a card from your opponent's deck and add it to your hand. And now, I think this card's fantastic. Number one, it gives Priest something quick to play on turn 1. Number 2, it gives you a quick death rattle to play on turn 1. And that's really important for Priests, since they're going to be playing the quest. If you're playing the quest, you want to play 7 death rattle minions. You want to play quick, cheap death rattle minions, so you can get the quest done. The quest will give you a 5 mana 8/8 taunt, and will set your hero power to 40. So, you want to play death rattle minions, you've got a perfect death rattle minion here. The death rattle minion gives you a copy of a card from your opponent's hand, helps with fatigue. All in all, it's a fantastic card, and I think every Priest will play this if they're playing the quest, and then N'Zoth can bring it back. Also got the elemental tag if that's important. Next, we've got Sun Keeper Tarim. It's the Paladin legendary card. It's a 6 mana 3/7 taunt. Battlecry, set all other minions' attacks and health to 3. So, is this good? Is this bad? It's good since he's a 3/7, so he's gonna go 3 for 1. Since your opponent's minions are at 3/3, they're gonna have to trade in 3 of them to kill this guy off. He's got taunt, so he has to be attacked. It's bad if your opponent is playing some sort of token deck. If they're playing cheap minions, if they've got the board field or some cheap zoo deck, where everything's like 1/1s or 2/3s, 3/2s, stuff like that, or even 3/3s, then you're basically buffing up his minions, which is bad. So it depends how the meta is. If the meta has a lot of like token decks, a lot of druid decks, a lot of zooish decks, Murloc-y decks, then that might be a problem since you're giving them a boost up to 3. Because it is all minions, and 3/3s, if you're playing 2/2s, 2/1s, 3/3s even, you're getting a boost up. So that might be a problem, but overall it's a 6-drop, and Paladins needed a 6-drop. Next we have the Shadow Visions. It's a 2 mana spell for Priest. Discover a copy of a spell in your deck. The problem with this is that you're paying 2 mana. So if you're discovering Shadow of Pain, Shadow of Death, the Shadow of Pain then costs you 5 mana. Since you play 2 to get a copy of it, and then you have to play it. So that makes it completely horrible. It's not horrible in a arenaless deck. So a Kazakus Priest, Raza Priest, then you might need another Shadow of Pain. You get another copy of a Shadow of Pain, you get another copy of Shadow of Death, you get another board clear. Then it's alright. If that deck is viable, they might play this card in just to get another copy of something. If it's not viable, then if you play this on turn 2 as a Priest, it's better than hero power, but you're going to get crushed. You're going to get crushed because you're going to lose the board so much. And then you have to play, Shadow of Pain. You paid 5 mana to get another Shadow of Pain, so that's pretty terrible. But besides that, in a arenaless deck, Kazakus deck, might be used. I'm not sure. Probably not. Next we have the Clutch Mother Xeris. This is a fantastic card. It's a 2 mana 2/2 beast. Warlock legendary. Whenever you discard this, give it +2/+2 and return it to your hand. Now, this is a fantastic card due to the fact that Discard Lock has that amazing quest where you get a portal and it keeps summoning flame imps for eternity. Never ends for the rest of the game. And this is a card that you want to discard because it'll just keep getting more and more powerful, and it'll keep coming back to your hand, so you can discard it multiple times. This makes Discard Lock fantastic. This along with Silverware Golem. And I think anyone who's playing a Discard Lock will be playing this deck. It's also got the Beast tag. I'm not sure how important that is. But if a Curator might be used to get this card out. And then if they get this card out using Curator, it might be good for the deck. I'm not sure if Curator fits into that deck, but if it does, then it's good that it's got the Beast tag. Next we got Flame Geyser. It's a 2 mana mage spell. Deal 2 damage, add a 1/2 elemental to your hand. It's pretty bad card. I mean, 2 mana, deal 2 damage. They've already got Frostbolt, does 3 damage. Adds an elemental to your hand. Depends if elementals are good. Elementals rely on playing elementals that turn before you play your big elementals to get a buff. So if elementals are good, you might want a cheap elemental in your hand just to play it, so you can buff up your future elementals. But I don't see this card being played, just because Mage has better spells to play than this. Next, you have Firefly. Neutral minion, everyone can play it. It's an elemental. It's a 1/2. It adds another 1/2 to your hand as a battle cry. It's only good in an elemental deck due to the fact that it is a cheap, well, it is a cheap 1-drop and it's a 1/2. But it's cheap, so you can play it and then play your big elementals, and you have another card in your hand, so you can play it, play another elemental. Might be good in a discard lock. Funny enough, just to the fact that you will have this cheap card in your hand just to discard. You play this on turn 1, it's a Zooish kind of deck, then you get the copy of it into your hand, you play something to discard, you discard that card that you didn't really want to play anyway, and it counts as a discard to get your quest up. Who knows? Probably be other interesting ways to use it, or it might never see play in Constructed ever. In Arena, it's probably pretty good. Next, we have the Stone Elemental. It's a Shaman card. It's a 7 mana 4/4. The memes are strong with this one, since it's a 4 mana 7/7 is the meme. This is a 7 mana 4/4. Very cute Blizzard. Stone Sentinel, Battlecry. If you played an Elemental last turn, summon 2/3 Elementals with Taunt. It is also an Elemental. That is basically what I was talking about. You gotta play the cheap Elementals, then play this guy. The problem is that Shaman already has Jade, and Shaman has a Jade Chieftain. And Jade Chieftain is a 7 mana 5/5, summon a Jade with Taunt. He usually summons a Jade that's 4/4, maybe a 5/5 Jade with Taunt. And he is stronger than this, because he is 7 mana 5/5. I don't see why you would play this over Jade. If you played a Jade Chieftain, you get a 7 mana 5/5, you get a 5 mana Taunt, which is better than 2/3 Taunts, and he can kill this one and still survive. So that's the problem. Might be good if Elementals become a thing, but Jade is just so strong, and they've already got a massive 7-drop with the Jade Chieftain, which is 7/5. And next we have probably, I hate this card, Ozark, a 9 mana 5/5, Taunt, Battlecry, gain 5 health for each elemental you played last time. So it can conceivably be a 5 mana 5/30 health Taunt. The problem with this is that we've already got a big guy like this. We've got a guy called Sogoth the Slitherer. He's a 9 mana, 5 attack, 9 health Taunt, which can't be attacked by spells or hero power. And that's a better card than this, due to the fact that it doesn't matter how much health this guy gets. He can get a 10/10, he can get like 10 health, 20 health, 30 health. He's going to be single target removal. He's either going to be polymorphed, he's going to be fucking siphon souled, he's going to be assassinated, or he can be hunter's marked, and then charged in with a beast, and then he's gone. I would rather have Sogoth the Slitherer than this guy, because Sogoth the Slitherer can't be attacked, can't be targeted by any of those spells, and you're guaranteed the taunt. You're guaranteed a 9/5, and people are going to have to charge into him. This one, you're not guaranteed anything, because people are just going to use the single target removal or their polymorphs or stuff like that to get rid of it. So, do we need this guy? No, we've already got a big guy. Sogoth the Slitherer didn't see any play. This guy will see no play. No one's going to spend 9 mana to get a 5/30 taunt, and then have him assassinated, gone. And don't forget that you're going to have to play like cheap-ass elementals on turn 8 to get this guy big. And then someone just uses Twist and Nether. Bye. There you go. You're behind on the board massively. So this guy will see no play. And it's a legendary. So whoever gets this legendary, like I got Sogoth the Slitherer when I opened Whispers of the Old God, my only legendary in 60 packs, something like that, you're going to be pretty disappointed. And I just hope he doesn't come to me, because if he does, I'm going to be pretty salty. So that's pretty much all I have for today. Please don't forget to comment, rate, and subscribe. Tell me what you think about the cards. Tell me if you think I'm completely wrong, if I'm completely crazy. And that's pretty much it. So, this is your boy, Bill Ishkavava. Oh,